Get the fuck out my DMs. Talking about Maryland, asking about heroin. I'm back on meth again. The perfect medicine for a Methodist kid. Sadistic sick shit to lift my limp dick. Brand new breed of creature, the preacher of the doctrine, indoctrinating the nation of the brain dead. Having a brain in your head makes you hate it. You ain't hated, then you wasted. I hate to tell the truth, but I'm a cannibal. Though I don't need brains like that motherfucker Hannibal. I'm real fucked up, I like to torture my poon. Cut out their damn eyes with a grapefruit spoon. All you fake drug addicts, you're real bad at it. Your middle school lunch ain't a motherfucking habit. You ain't never taken Zed in your whole damn life. Keep talking that shit to impress the girl you like. Half you so-called mother should have motherfucking swallowed. Look at all the artists that your fucking kid follows. There ain't no such thing as a late-term abortion. Don't agree, then you can eat my late-term foreskin.
See, I don't want to kill you because I want to show you how much I've changed things. How much we've changed things. Because I could not have done any of this without your help.
Join the resistance, question your existence. Can't you take a hit, bitch? Check this little tidbit. You aren't real, and neither are your friends. You're easily distracted by bullshit trends. Can we be friends? Well, that depends. Do you buy my music? How much do you spend? The real life struggle of a god fucking freak. Fear the hidden wrath of the mild and the meek. So much anger pent up in a fist of mine. This is a test of time until the rest of my emotions ain't been emoting. So I think I'm potent to get through the motions. I don't slip my wrist, but I did split my tongue. Don't you know the devil's where I got my talent from? What the fuck do I gotta do to break your pretension? Get your attention. Should I even mention the fact that you listen to these whack MCs? 21 Savage or Lil Yachty, I wanna break the motherfucking glass ceiling. I ain't just another stand that you've been hearing.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get wooded good because that wood is so good. Yes, it is. This is a Tuesday, right? I think so.
Yep.
Yes, it is a Tuesday of the shortest month of the year, February. Also, White History Month. I mean, Black History Month. Sorry, Black History Month. I stand corrected. Anyways, we're joined today by Shabisky. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, big balls.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. Just tired, but I'm waking up.
Dude, shut up with your tiredness. I'm
sorry.
sick of you West Coast motherfuckers bitching about 8 o'clock. I swear to God, dude, I've been up since fucking 4 this morning. Motherfucking West Coasters bitching about 8 o'clock. Oh, I'm gonna get up at 8 o'clock. Fuck you. All right, okay. Ooh.
You're lucky. You get 10 o'clock, Pimpy.
Calming down. Anyways, we're also joined by the man I like to call the human Google machine, Mr. History Man himself, Skeptalk Live. What's happening?
Hey,
Not much. I also am on the West Coast, and 8 o'clock is pretty ridiculous, but only because I was up till like 5 o'clock in the morning because I'm ridiculously irresponsible.
The first time I was out in Seattle, dude, I tortured D. But before I introduce anybody else, I tortured D. Because D's, he used to getting up at like 10, 11, 12 o'clock. I'd wake him up every morning at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, it's normal people time, motherfucker. Get up.
Yeah.
He's like, I hate you. I hate you so much right now. He would say it every morning, I hate you so much. But anyways, he'd get up, though, because, he had to show me around Seattle. Anyways, we're also joined by Animaster. What's happening, buddy?
Hey, how dwello, everybody?
How dwello indeed. And of course, my lovely co-host, MissyAnn. How you doing, big boobs?
I'm good.
I do not objectify her at all. Titties.
Never.
She's nothing but a tits with a brain.
Yep.
Anyways,
am.
speaking of a brain with tits, the hand with the man at my ass, Booleanenator.
Not really sure, but I think I have tits. They're not as big as Missy's, but I have tits. So man boobs
No,
up.
let's just be
Ooh.
real. I don't really think there's a lot of people with ones as big as mine, unless they're like morbidly obese.
My mama got a titty
Okay.
like yours. She does. And it's unfortunate because I can't look at my mama titty.
Well, stop looking at your mama's
No.
titty. That's icky. Don't do that.
No, dude, my mom, she has got big boobs. But yeah, let's move on from that real quick. Anyways, so what's happening, everybody? Well, I had something I wanted to talk about, but it completely slipped my mind. It'll jump back in there in a minute, but it's just like it was there and then went ooh out the muffin.
That's every thought I have in a nutshell, so don't worry.
Oh, I did want to talk about something. I want to talk about the person that I love and worship. His name is Marshall Mathers, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Eminem, of course. Amazing performance at the Oscars the other night. He did, of course, Lose Yourself. They played 8 Mile clips in the background and shit, and it was just cool to see him do that. And, because he doesn't do reward shows and stuff at all. He doesn't like the Grammys. He doesn't dig it. So it was good to see him doing that. I don't know why I wanted to talk about that, but I did. So
I didn't actually watch the Grammys at all.
It was the Oscars.
Oscars. I didn't watch that. I
didn't watch
don't
them either. I
watch-
just watched
yeah.
that performance. That's all I did. And I watched it the next day.
Real quick piece of information. I decided to take a look into Google search trends on the term mom's boobs.
Oh.
And the highest, the state with the highest amount of people searching for mom's boobs is Michigan.
Michigan. It's
That's
because they got nothing else to do. But fucking mamas.
Maybe they're looking for something to drink because their water sucks. Flint, fuck
there
me.
you go.
Thank you, PT. PT just gave $30 a sit. Did not hear it, of course, because
Thank you, PT.
thank you so much. But since they're already tipping, let me just say I do have a small stream go of $1 million. No, I'm joking. A small stream go of $100 today. So if we make 70 more, I'll be a very happy person. Anyways, moving on.
So yeah, the people in Flint, I guess their water's so bad that they'd rather go back to drinking breast milk. And at this point, can you really fucking blame them? I mean, goddamn.
I mean, I was told my breast milk was sweet. So.
Oh God.
Well, let's find out.
Pimp, did you hear the donation, the tip?
Do what?
Did you hear the tip?
No.
No, something's up with the
okay.
Streamlabs. Like, it's
Yeah,
not
Streamlabs
making any
is
noise.
Broken. Streamlabs is
I was just
broken.
curious if Pimp heard it and the rest of us didn't, so maybe he didn't understand.
No,
that it
I
was like
just
that.
seen it pop up on the
Okay.
screen. I seen it pop up on the
Yeah.
screen. It makes no music now, so I'll try to watch.
No. We need music money.
Yeah, we do need
Exactly.
music money.
Money music.
But I'm trying to keep up with it. But most of the time, I have to hear the knock on my phone to let me know I got a tip. So there you go. I don't know what we'll figure it out eventually. What's going on with Streamlabs? I don't know. There's
Yogurt.
something always going on with something on the internet. These fuckers.
It is nothing but a comedy of errors.
So was it yesterday? I think it was. YouTube released how much money they made in the fourth quarter or some shit like that. And unfortunately, it pisses me off that they made more money than they have in a long, long time. And it makes me upset because of the way they're making it. But they're not really saying they're not. But here's what they don't want to release. They don't want to release how much they're paying the creators.
Of course not.
They don't.
I'm sure if the creator talked about it and made a big enough stink about it, they would like put a strike on your channel or like not upload your video or say, like.
What it is, they want everybody to think it's the YouTube subscription thing, the YouTube TV that's making the money. That's what they want people to think.
Right.
They really want people to think that. Now, whether it may be, I'm not saying it isn't, but it just seems kind of odd that, okay, if it really is the YouTube TV that's making the money, why don't you release how much the creators are making,
Yep.
Right.
Right.
You know, it's an apt comparison, I think, when it comes to like how YouTubers are compensated these days. Kind of like how the tipping industry for waitresses is in America. Like, you make so fucking little for what you actually put out there. Like, YouTube itself compensates you so little, you have to rely on tips mostly to make it by.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a waitress or waiter. Pretty interesting.
Apparently, Egghead gave $1 with your cheap ass.
Nah, egg.
You can buy an egg.
Egghead. Thank you,
Yeah,
Eggy.
you could buy one egg.
You can buy one egg.
One egg. We
One egg.
appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts.
15 billion was the announcement.
Oh yeah,
Stop.
that's what they made. Yeah, that's what they made. Just in the fourth quarter or something like that. Second quarter.
That was their YouTube revenue for all of 2019.
Oh, all of 2019. Okay.
Mad.
And they
Oh,
can't pay us
damn.
more than $5 a month. Okay, yeah.
John
sure
came
thing.
through
Right.
with a $6. Or is that just a test? Oh, no, wait. Did he
This
write
is
that
just
out, or is that a
a
test?
I tested
That
it.
looks like
I
it's a test.
Okay, I'm like,
Yeah.
is he fucking with us, or is it actually a test?
No, that was
Okay.
Booleanenator was testing the thing, see if it was
I
working.
thought it was fucking John fucking
Right.
with us again.
And of course,
No.
it's not working. Of course, it's
No,
not
it's-
working.
The music's definitely not working. Oh, what just happened? Who dropped?
Oh, whoa, we died.
We
died?
died.
We died.
What? I'm here. I see you guys. I don't think has anything changed.
Stream is still going.
It was just Missy that dropped, buddy. Missy's back.
Wrong button. I had the wrong button.
You dropped, and hell, Sabisky thought the whole stream fucking died because you dropped off.
No, I thought we
Sorry,
all
Chef.
like literally died.
All right, no, I'm alive. I'm
I thought we were in
alive.
heaven.
World War III started.
I would be
Yeah,
going
so
to hell.
$50 million is a lot of money
Mm-hmm.
compared to what they made the year before, which was like not even close to that, was it?
From what I'm seeing, it was 36% more than what they made the year before.
That's a pretty good jump.
Yep.
Mhm. All thanks
And
to
it-
fucking Super Chat.
Their parent company, Alphabet, became a $1 trillion company last year.
Yeah. Man, that's a lot of money.
Right.
I don't think the majority of it is from Super Chats because they take so much.
No, I don't think so. The majority is from advertisement, of course. It's from advertisement. But from what advertisement? Is it advertisement on YouTube TV? Is it advertisement on content creators' videos? That's the question. But they
Right.
won't release that because they want to push YouTube TV as far as they can. And plus, they're starting this other bullshit to where they're trying to get how like Amazon does, has Showtime subscriptions, and YouTube's trying to do that shit too. Their own personalized little subscriptions like Showtime and all that shit.
Oh,
So-
right.
Yeah, YouTube. I mean, they're getting as much into trying to be TV than ever before now, and eventually, I think eventually they're just going to give up on creative. Eventually.
I think that's so. YouTube
Well.
is creative. What would YouTube be without the creators? It wouldn't be YouTube.
Television. They would be
Right.
television.
Yeah.
it'd
So,
be, it'd be network
And that's what
television.
they're trying to be. That's what they're trying to
Yeah.
be.
Right.
So that's
And-
not YouTube.
But
I think
say,
people would throw a fit.
here's the thing. Yeah, people threw a fit about MTV too.
But the deal
Yep,
is,
and it's still running. It's still running, doing the same fucking shit it's been doing for the past 2 decades, which is not music at all. So, yeah.
Right.
All they needed was
Once-
that stepping stone to get there.
once YouTube transforms into the thing that we all replaced with YouTube, that does open up the slot for the new some
Yeah.
other company, some other thing that hasn't stepped
There's
onto
a
the stage
couple of
yet.
them that I've heard about recently, like things that are kind of like YouTube, but more on the lines of like DLive. But
I don't think
It's like
I don't think a competitor
BitChute-
will happen until YouTube
BitChute
is
or
fucked itself.
Stories, or I can't remember what the fucking thing it was called.
I've just seen
Storyfire?
I've just seen so many YouTube competitors
Yeah, that
while
one.
YouTube has still been a thing like that just failed completely. Like
Just
YouTube's
failed.
gonna have to
Right.
degenerate more. YouTube's gonna have to degenerate more before a competitor.
Yes, I agree. At one time, I thought Amazon would do it, but I don't think Amazon's really interested in it.
Nah. And they're
uh,
letting Twitch kill itself pretty heftily.
Yeah. So I'm not. I think YouTube is gonna have to like keep on just going the direction they are before a competitor will be viable.
I agree. We're at that point now.
Yeah.
The other option is that if they do end up losing large creators, because there are large creators that make a shit ton of money, right? Like, and make YouTube a ton of money. It swaps every couple of months. It used to be the Pauls, but now it's a couple of other people and people who have always been there and just make millions of views. Beauty vloggers views are just astronomical.
Oh yeah,
right.
ASMR videos,
but that's why they want to continually rely on like channels like T-Series, which are basically corporations willing to work with them rather than independent creators because they're easier to control. Right.
If they strangle those creators too much and they start jumping ship to new things, YouTube isn't completely blind to it and might open up something like YouTube After Dark or YouTube, something else that would be essentially a creator haven where they can more control who sees it, kind of like the reverse of the kids app where you create the adults app. Right?
Yeah. Oh, so actual YouTube.
Right.
Well, YouTube used to be. Well, I mean, like Red Eye said before, and I've said before, I mean, there's plenty of like adult products that would be willing to advertise on adult-oriented content. I mean, alcohol, condoms,
that adoreme.com, the one that sells the panties and the sex toys.
Well, it doesn't even have to be a sex vibe. I mean, it doesn't have to be sexually involved. It can be, but it can be like, marijuana ads.
Yeah, or think of maybe an R-rated movie like Deadpool or Birds of Prey would be interesting, like advertising on.
Exactly. Alcohol.
Viagra.
Yeah, Viagra. All kinds of shit, man. It always ends up about the dick with you, doesn't it, Missy? It's always about the dick with you.
I'm not complaining.
But no, I disagree with Spec. Says YouTube would die if they did that. I disagree. I don't think they would. People said MTV was going to die. It didn't.
It's true. That's what I'm thinking back to too. Like MTV's still kicking. People have been bitching for years.
And how are you going to have a channel called MTV without even any music on it? Well, they did it.
Yep, and that's how we're going to have YouTube without you.
Yeah, it's going to be YouTube without the you. Yeah. And then YouTube doesn't. I mean, they could easily say, well, YouTube doesn't mean, personal creators. It means it's your tube.
Your tube. Yeah, you customize what you listen to and what you watch. That's how it's your tube.
Yeah, that's easily how they'll go with that. It's horse shit, but it's still. It's the way they're gonna go where the money is.
Yeah.
And people keep saying, "Oh, fire Susan." They're not gonna fire her anytime soon, dude. She's making money.
Even if she does get fired, it's not going to change in one fucking instant. The other person's probably going to be just as big of a fucking corporate shill, if not bigger. So.
And she's got a whole board of investors that she answers to that are the ones who are really pulling the puppet strings.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And she is a cunt. That doesn't take away her cunthood, though.
Right. Sure. Rhino Ramgoose in your chat asked how Twitch was failing, and what I mean is on a corporate executive level, the Amazon executives did not like the fact that it didn't reach any of its quarterly goals last year. Now that doesn't mean it didn't grow, it didn't make a bunch of money, it wasn't getting bigger, it wasn't getting bigger faster enough for them. Yeah, exactly.
Yep, exactly.
So, yeah. So the amount of money that they tried putting into it in 2019 may not be the amount of money that they start putting it into 2020, and that will be reflected.
Now, I will say this. I do like the fact that YouTube has done a little something lately that I was like, well, maybe there's a little hope for it. They, the whole child thing, right? We had to make video, but they have stopped advertisement on child-related videos. They've stopped the advertisement, and they're putting it on people like me. Which as soon as they did that, as soon as they stopped the advertisement, guess who got approved for monetization? Me.
Right.
As soon as they did that, I got approved for monetization. And also the other day, I got approved for memberships.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
See, that's really
Nice.
cool to see. The only problem I have with that is that it took them like having their feet to the fire to actually do something of any decency, and that's the only concern I have. But no, I am
And if
glad
they
that
let
something
me
happened.
do it, you know they're gonna let other people do it because they hate me.
Yeah, they fucking hate you, man. You're on a list somewhere. So
They fucking hate me, dude. I think Susan's got my picture on her fucking closet door. Those darts at the motherfucker.
Man, that would be, I don't know. It feels like that would be a real like badge of honor if you found out that that was really true.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
that was probably it.
I'd be a happy motherfucker, dude. I'd use
right?
it.
Right.
That means you're doing something right, yeah.
That cat wants attention, boy.
Yeah.
Right.
Kitty wants to.
Aw,
Like all pussy. And
kitty.
but once she's done with you, she'll walk away.
Yeah,
Just
she'll,
like all pussy.
scratch me and then walk
Oh.
away like a
Just
bitch.
like all pussy.
Yeah, dude.
We need to edit together some sort of promo vid with you about,
She's
you know,
showing everyone their
one of the
butthole.
one of the old FBI's most wanted videos, and then just have it like Wojcicki's most wanted, and have you like number 1, number 2 on the list.
I wish I knew some good animators that would make like Susan Wojcicki throwing darts at my face and shit. That would be awesome. Anyways, okay, we're gonna go to an article. Fight with woman over filet of fish sandwich lands Racine man in jail. Yeah, it says Racine Tristan Scarpetta, he's an Italian, of Racine faces multiple charges after a fight with a woman over a filet of fish sandwich. Scarpetta, 24, faces the following criminal counts: misdemeanor battery, domestic abuse assessments, misdemeanor intimidation of a victim, domestic abuse assessments, disorderly conduct. That's the same. I don't know why I'm reading the assessments thing. Anyways, according to the criminal complaint, officers were dispatched to an apartment in Racine on Sunday afternoon, February 9th, to investigate an assault report. An officer made contact with a woman who indicated she has lived with Scarpetta for 2 years. She said that she ordered the defendant a filet of fish sandwich from McDonald's. The woman stated the employee at McDonald's put cheese and tartar sauce on the filet of fish. The woman stated the defendant does not like cheese and tartar sauce and became angry because of how the sandwich was made. The woman told police Scarpetta got in her face, pushed her, and caused her to fall, striking the back of her neck. When she got up, the complaint says Scarpetta put the woman in a chokehold and began choking her. When the woman began to scream, Scarpetta fled the apartment over a fucking filet of fish.
They ain't even
Right.
good. Those shits
Not
are
even over a Popeye's
nasty.
chicken sandwich.
This is not even a
No.
Popeye. This is a filet of fucking fish.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Come on.
Frozen ass fucking fish stick in a square, and you're gonna fight about it.
Right?
Why not fight over a fucking McChicken? Yeah.
I mean, chickens are pretty good.
Yeah, they are, but not worth fighting over.
So the filet of fish sandwich is actually created because of Lent. And it was one McDonald's place that was running it, and then they tried to get him to stop serving it because it didn't match their menu for the franchisees or whatever. And the people who were ordering it almost rioted, and now it is a thing that we have.
When you said Lent, I swear to God, I thought of like belly button Lent and something like.
Oh, right.
Not Lent.
I know.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, why would they create a fish sandwich over there?
Right.
Oh, make no sense. Anyway, now I get it now. I get it. I understand what you're talking about. But yeah, dude, that's crazy. I don't understand these people getting that goddamn angry over food. And I'm a fat man. I don't even get it. I mean, I get pretty pissed off over food sometimes, but I ain't beating a woman up, especially my girlfriend, because they put cheese on my motherfucking sandwich.
Unless
But I
the
mean,
cheese
and that's
could kill
how
you.
that sandwich comes.
Could the cheese kill you?
Exactly. And first of all, a motherfucker that don't like cheese, I don't trust.
Let's be honest.
Yeah,
McDonald's fucks up all the time. You shouldn't have been
But
surprised.
that's how the sandwich
They
comes.
always
though.
fuck up. Yeah, but
Right.
she probably ordered it without the shit. They just put it on because they're dickheads. They don't
Yeah.
care.
But that's what it comes with by default.
I said she probably ordered it without it, Annie. You're grounded.
Oh fuck, you got me there.
No more chicken sandwiches from McDonald's for a week.
Oh. Ah!
Oh, did you hear that PETA, a great organization that is PETA, are going to end their anti-fur campaign after 3 decades? It's either go naked or it's called the I'd rather go naked anti-fur campaign. Well, I'm pretty sure. I always thought this was a stupid campaign. I've heard about it before because if your ass is out in the goddamn snow and cold naked, your ass be wishing you had a goddamn raccoon fur on your neck. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid ass motherfucker. I hate PETA.
Yeah, if it was for survival, if it was like you're in the tundra and you only have this fucking buffalo, are you gonna let the buffalo live, or are you gonna kill the buffalo and crawl inside its fucking gut to stay warm?
I'm crawling inside the motherfucker and I'm gonna eat me some goddamn steaks, bison steaks.
Exactly. Like the fuck. Survival. It's not like I can understand if don't have rabbit farms because people are only using it for fur. But if it's for like survival purposes, like food, and you use every bit of the animal and like subsistence living,
That's how we're meant to live as humans.
how can you How can you get upset? Like if you were back 10,000 years ago, they would kick you out the goddamn tribe because you thought the bunny was cute and didn't want to fucking eat it. They'd be like, all right, we'll eat your fucking ass then. Let the bunny live. Son's got to be eaten.
I bet even back then there was people who'd rather fuck the
Nature.
bunny than eat it. Yeah.
Ooh,
They might have wanted to fuck the
damn,
bunny.
man.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
mean,
Right.
Holy shit.
That's how Judy Hopps was made.
Yeah, Judy Hopps is hot though. I'd make a slipper out of her.
Whoa.
I don't know what that.
I think you make a
It means you want to
flashlight
get
out of
I
inside
don't
of
know
her,
what that
right?
means.
You want to slip her on like a slipper?
Judy Hop flashlight.
Yeah.
I went to go look up information on the story, and now I know what Dennis Rodman looks like naked.
Oh,
What?
I have seen that. I have actually seen that.
Yeah.
I think I am all set.
You know, I'll never forget Dennis Rodman marrying himself in Central Park. No, not in Central Park, Times Square.
Wait, he
I
did
don't know
that?
if I've ever seen that. I know he married like, what was it, like Carmen Electra or Madonna, one of those
He was
fucking.
with Madonna for a while. But what it was on the David, I'll never forget, on the David Letterman show, he said, he announced it the night before, like big wedding in Times Square or whatever. And then when all the press was out there, he comes out in the wedding dress.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah. And pretty much marries himself. It's just a publicity stunt.
Self-love.
No, it was
Gotta love
publicity
yourself first.
So this next thing confused me because I would have just, assumed that this was already a crime. But it says Arizona bill makes tampering with food for internet attention a crime. And what they're talking about is these videos that's going around where people are going up to like ice cream and open them up and licking the ice cream and then putting it back.
Oh.
Right.
Which they need their ass whooped for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is a disgusting act right there.
I saw a funny meme about that when that first came out. It was like the dude that had licked the ice cream went to jail, and there was this like big black fucking Bubba prisoner dude. He was like, "So I heard you like to lick stuff."
It'd be kind of funny if somebody with like some sex diseases or something comes in there, licks it first before he licks it. Comes in there, licks the same ice cream. Got you guys. I got AIDS.
I got
AIDS.
I got AIDS. And it's just, I'm surprised that wasn't already a crime.
Well, the big deal is that laws are not written for those who follow them.
Yes.
So the one that this has to be put onto the books so that they have something to specifically charge that person with. Other than you could get them with like destruction of property or criminal mischief, but it's probably not going to have the same effect. Yeah.
It's just ridiculous that people do that kind of shit. And if I seen somebody doing that in a grocery store, I'd walk up to them and punch them in the motherfucking mouth. I swear to God, dude. I'd just kick their ass.
This is a citizen's arrest, ice cream liquor.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why this makes me think of this story because it is involving licking food. But I had a friend that was in prison, right? and his buddy in prison had bought a cupcake, a Hostess cupcake, and he looked at and he brought it out of the pack, and my uncle said it looks good, and the guy licks the one side of the cupcake and says, "Here, you want a bite?" Trying to be a smart ass. My uncle grabbed it, licked the other, said, "No, thank you."
Oh my god. Ultimate
Get
troll
fucking
Your
job.
wrecked.
uncle is a level of petty that I can respect.
Yeah. I just thought, I said, yeah, that's a fucking boss move right there. Love that shit. But anyways, don't be licking people's ice cream. Shit.
Right.
Only
Right.
their cupcakes. Only if they offer.
Oh, there's a dude that got shot in Detroit because he refused to buy weed from a guy.
Huh.
I've heard of people like, shooting people over drug deals, but not because they wouldn't have a drug deal.
Maybe he wanted to get weed,
Man, I can
and it was
relate
just
to this.
shit ass weed. And I was like, I'm not buying that fucking shit. That's garbage. Get that away from me.
Yeah, but the dude shot him because he wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, maybe he was like, I need him to buy this fucking half ounce right here, or I'm not gonna be able to put food in my house right now. Like if he doesn't buy this, I can't pay this important fucking shit. So when he was like, "You're gonna buy it, right?" And the dude was like, "Yeah, I'll buy it." And then they get there, and he's like, "So you're gonna buy it?" And the dude's like, "Nah, your shit's fucking garbage, bro. I don't even want that." And he's like, "What?
Whoa, calm down,
motherfucker?"
calm
And he
down,
shot him.
calm down, Titty McGee.
Oh shit.
Calm down, City McGee.
So it looks like this happened at 3:30 a.m. on Sunday, and the guy is in serious condition. I expect this story to update with man's wallet missing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, probably.
I don't. Right. I think that there's a little bit more to this story.
Yeah, because I've refused. Like I'm in a bunch of cities and around bus stations, and people and drug dealers walk up to me like, "Man, you want to buy this? You want to buy that?" I'm like, "Nah, they didn't pull out no gun and shoot me."
Yeah, seriously.
That's
You
what
know,
I'm saying. I think it was probably set up. Like he
Buy
was
my
supposed to buy this.
Probably a robbery, like Scab said.
Definitely,
I mean,
yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't guess robbery, or
It turned into
maybe,
a robbery.
or maybe he wanted to shoot him just to be an asshole.
Hey, could have just wanted to shoot him. Like fuck him. I know. I'll get him to come over here to say I'll sell him this weed. That's how I'll get him.
Right.
during one of my first IRL streams, which was just me walking around with my fucking camera, I was someone tried to come up to me and offer me fucking weed, try to sell me fucking weed live on stream. That was an interesting experience. They thought I was playing Pokemon Go because apparently they didn't know what a live stream was. So yeah, they tried to sell me drugs, and I was just like, nope, I'm not about that life, man. I don't do that. I don't do that shit. I don't do weed. Get the fuck out
I've
of
got to
here.
go to the polls.
Yeah, I've got to go to the polls.
I would have bought it if I was on live stream, though. To be honest with you,
I mean, it's
on
legal
live
here.
stream would be
I
fucking
could have done
awesome.
it. I could have done it. It's on.
I could live stream a drug deal today. You want me to fucking stream it?
Yeah,
Pick
go
up
to
later.
jail. Go to jail.
Right.
I don't think Missy should do it, but
I think she should.
I definitely think Shabisky should.
I should have
Okay.
live streamed me being pulled over Saturday night and them taking my fucking weed.
Shabisky, go buy some crack on live stream.
Yeah, I'll start doing live streams where I run around the town and try to sell crack to people. Hey, you
No,
looking for
buy
some crack? Hey,
yeah, buy crack. Don't
Hey.
sell it.
well, yeah, I'm buying it to sell it. I'm trying to make some money.
No,
here.
no.
I'm trying
don't
to
say
pay my
that.
bills, G.
Don't say that. Shit.
Right. It's like that old video game, Drug Wars IRL.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know if I played that.
Dude, it was the
Played
shit.
that
It was
before.
about like 15 years ago. You used to it was just this real janky little game, and you'd buy drugs and then sell them at higher prices. It could have been flavored fucking anything, like stock market, wars or whatever, but it was buy low, sell high the game, and yeah.
Cocaine and weed and heroin. Oh my
They
god.
should've- They should have had it been about distributing the drugs to black neighborhoods and call it a Ronald Reagan simulator. That would have worked out pretty well.
Ketchup is a vegetable.
Yeah, that's what you could call it. You could call it crack flipping with Shabisky. Shit biscuit.
yeah, that'd be a good time.
Wait, ketchup's a vegetable, and so is Ronald Reagan. So anyway,
Yeah.
Oh god.
But Honest Red said crack flipping with shit biscuit. He didn't say shit biscuit.
Yeah.
He called you a biscuit of shit.
Wow, honest. I thought we were cool, dude.
What'd you think?
Fucked up. It's fucked up. Because he stood up for me that one time. Thought we was friends.
How'd you know he stood up?
Oh, you're right. He probably
Maybe
doesn't
sit
even
down.
have legs. Never mind.
I'll try to sit down for you.
He's probably in a wheelchair. We're honest.
Why is that? Why is Spec counting?
He's
That's
counting
annoying.
the number of times that they are counting the number of times that Annie is saying fucking.
Oh, they should count the number of times Trubisky goes.
I do say fucking a lot, yeah. More than fucking Hannibal says, know what I'm saying, probably. If you look hard.
Oh, that
enough.
just added 2 more. So
Yeah.
now you're at fucking 11.
He's padding the numbers.
Mhm.
I didn't know that's what they were doing. Okay, go ahead and count them, I guess.
All right.
Spec likes to count Spec's thing. I think it's cute.
Nobody cares if you're traveling right now.
I
know
care, Salty.
I
care.
don't. I don't.
Have a
care.
safe trip, Salty.
Gangster wannabe motherfucker.
Be
Anyways, do what?
careful. Be careful. He just got a new tattoo.
Honest. He said it's just a nickname I have for my best friend. Honest is so sweet. Oh my god.
Aww.
I didn't
He's
even
not.
realize we were that close. Jesus.
You
You
all
really
right.
think
I have a new
Honest
best
is
friend.
sweet?
What? He just
Honest is not, dude.
sweet.
You obviously don't know Honest Red. He
He's
is
sweet.
not.
He sticks up for me.
Anyways, a new bill could find. This is weird. A new bill could finally make it legal for unmarried people to have sex in Virginia.
Illegal or legal?
Legal.
I'm going to Virginia. I'm gonna go break some
What the
laws.
fuck?
Fuck.
Virginia is for the married kind. Virginia is for lovers. The married kind, according to the state code, it's illegal for unmarried people to have consensual sex. Now, of course, this is probably a law they do not enforce, but sure, it's
Can't
not
even be a
widely
law.
enforced. Of course, it just says that. Sure, it's not widely enforced, but Virginia Democrats say it's time to scratch the relic of a law for good. After potentially hundreds of years on the books, the Virginia House of Delegates repealed the crime of fornication last week. In the Virginia Code, fornication, consensual sex with an unmarried person isn't legal. Guilty parties could pay a $250 fine for just getting a little sexy sex.
They've been furiously fighting for this bill to be repealed, or for this bill to come through so they could repeal the statute since 2014.
Yeah,
As they should. This is ridiculous. This was ever in the law books. Whoever wrote this can get fucked. Get it? But but seriously, no. I'm glad. That
I'm
this is
pretty
fucking
sure.
over.
I'm pretty sure whoever wrote it is long dead. Like that sounds like some 17th century shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
They said hundreds of years. Yeah.
Wow.
It's
boy,
definitely
dude.
a violation of some sort of civil rights. So
Oh yeah, definitely. You should be able to.
can't even
fuck-
be a law. Like it. I don't think they
Shouldn't be
could
able to
make
be a law.
laws that are a violation of civil rights.
Well, in my state, you can't have a gorilla in the backseat of your car, and I also think that's immoral. But that's a conversation for another day that we can
But
have.
wouldn't you like to see like a team, like a police office department just dedicated to this, going around looking in people's windows just to see if unmarried people are fucking?
I don't see a wedding
Sir.
ring on you.
They're like, show me your wings. Show me your rings.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to pull out and put your hands behind your back.
You got your marriage license on your son?
Right.
It's just so fucking funny.
All right.
I really
I'm gonna
wanna
leave out of here, and you guys go back to it. I'm sorry. You have all your paperwork in order. I don't want to see any protection. Let's go.
And Law and Order would make a special show for
And
it,
how
like
would they-
SVU. It'd be
how
like
would they-
Law and Order, unmarried
How would-
sex.
How would they account for divorcees? How do you prove a negative? Like you carry your divorce decree around too?
Right.
Yeah, dude.
I carry
Yeah,
my
that's
divorce
exactly-
papers around with me. I'm proud of that shit.
You'd have
I'm
rogue.
not. I'm proud I'm divorced. I'm not proud of my marriage. That's for damn sure.
My
You'd
dad's
have,
brain dead.
You'd have a bunch of like rogue priests hanging out around bars for when hookups happen, so they can be all like, "Bam, you're married!" Like,
Yeah,
You shall go fuck.
right?
quick and easy fucking marriage.
It's-
Dude.
it's-
Yeah, they need to
right.
capitalize on this shit. This is how you get money for the fucking church. Stop putting around the fucking donation bowl. Start doing this shit. You get so much.
Right?
I've heard of the black market, but black market priests? This is ridiculous.
Right? Right?
Dude, yeah, man. I wish they would enforce this shit where I could just see black market marriages going around and shit.
I would
Fucking-
quickly become a man of God because that seems like a fucking hilarious job. Like,
It would be very, very rewarding too, because
Right,
people
yep.
like to fuck.
you half Uber driver, half priest. Like,
I bet people are. fighting
Yeah,
against
look at the
this
back. Say,
law.
y'all want to fuck? Yeah, here, you want to get married?
right?
I bet people will be fighting against this law because, like, fuck, you're gonna ruin my entire fucking industry I have built up here. Holy shit. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I can just see a Law and Order show. Law and Order, unmarried sex.
Dun, dun.
Dun, dun. Yeah, that'd be funny as hell. Though it's just weird that they keep. It takes them so long. Well, hell, just not too long ago, a few years back, like what was it? Slavery was made illegal in Mississippi or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, on the papers, obviously.
But yeah, exactly. It's funny how they don't go. They motherfuckers need to go in their books and look. Okay, this is stupid. This needs to go. This is stupid. This needs to go. You know, it's just retarded how they do that. Retarded. Okay, let me see. Florida man arrested for machete attack inside McDonald's.
Mm.
His
This
fries
motherfucker
were
wants
cold.
to nugget bad.
Those fries go bad if they're cold for like
They put
10
the
minutes.
cheese on his
Fucking
fillet of fish and got pissed.
That's
and put him in the
the
shed.
same.
Yeah, it's the same event.
He beat his wife's ass and went to McDonald's. I'm gonna fuck all y'all up. Anyways, a Florida man was attacked by a suspect with a machete at McDonald's on Sunday night. Hey, same day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh, yeah, same dude. He's
Reporters,
lactose intolerant.
yeah. Devin Quarterman, 28, different guy, allegedly assaulted the victim, who he knew during a fight. One of the fast food joints in Pinellas County. Of course, it's Pinellas. Around 11 p.m., citing police. It's unclear that what the men were fighting over. Quarterman fled the restaurant after the attack, but was arrested Monday and charged with attempted murder, the report said. The unidentified victim is listed in critical condition at an area hospital. So he fucked him up.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. And we both said damn at the same time.
Imagine going to McDonald's and coming out in critical condition. That's fucked, honestly.
Right? Well,
lot
because
of
some
people-
dude
that
came
happens a
at you with a, because some dude came at you with the modern day equivalent of a fucking sword.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, dude, that's just crazy. I never see things like that at my local McDonald's. Damn it.
I see some
neither.
crazy shit at the one I have around the corner, but because it's right across the street from the police station and like the main bus stop that brings people into town. So I've seen fist fights. I've seen someone ram someone else with their car. I saw a chick taking a shit in the bathroom on the floor because she was mad at the people behind the counter. Like, my McDonald's is nuts.
Dude,
Pimpmunk,
shit.
Pimpmunk, have you
Sounds
ever
like a
seen
good
the
time.
Have you ever seen the Detroit McDonald's with the stain? Well, I'm sorry, not the bulletproof glass in front of the counters.
Mm-mm.
No.
Apparently, that's a thing. Yeah, there's at least one in Detroit where there's bulletproof fucking glass they felt the need to put up in a McDonald's.
By the way, I missed a tip earlier from another $30 tip from PT. Thank you so much. I missed that. So appreciate. No, I appreciate that, PT, very much. No, it's got glass windows.
Yeah, bulletproof.
Oh, the bulletproof. Oh, damn, that's got to be a dangerous neighborhood.
Yeah, definitely. That sure fucking is.
But like, I've seen convenience stores and shit like that before. You know, with a bulletproof glass, but
Yeah.
never a McDonald's or anything like that.
Me neither, man.
Damn,
Unreal.
that motherfucker's desperate for some McChickens right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess so.
I'm really
Fuck.
hungry.
I'm really hungry. So
Really?
crazy woman chopped off man's tongue after he complained about her kissing.
I'm like, bitch, you kiss like shit. No
Whack!
one does like.
It's Yoletta Wedgeworth, 52, and the man were engaged in a kiss, and the woman told him previously not to put his tongue in her mouth. When he did, she bit it off.
Whew.
The Detroit man is recovering as the woman bit off his tongue while kissing, as per the Macomb County Prosecutor's Office. That ain't what the article, the headline said. It said crazy woman chopped off man's tongue after he complained about her kissing. The article says that he stuck his tongue in her mouth and she bit it off. This reporter's stupid.
Right.
Clickbait? Clickbait in article form?
Are you looking at the Union Journalism article?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing the same thing. But I'm not actually, no, seeing it on a couple of other things, but they're all some wacky looking sites like Publicist Plot. Yeah, Publicist Recorder. I think, we may have been bamboozled.
Well, I seen it on 2 or 3 articles. That's the reason I used it. I don't ever use it unless I see it on 2 or 3 articles. But maybe I was just bamboozled for once. Fuck it. Yeah. Well, anyways.
I mean, if she said, don't stick your tongue in my mouth, and he did it anyways, like, I'd probably bite that shit. I don't think I'd bite it off, but I definitely, like, I don't even know if I'd bite it, though, because if I don't want it in my mouth, I definitely wouldn't want my teeth on, like, ugh. I'd probably just, like, kick you in the nuts.
But that's
But if you don't want his tongue in your mouth, why are you kissing him in the first place?
That's what I'm thinking, because that's the way people kiss.
No, you can open mouth kiss without tongue. It's quite passionate.
But tongues are pretty awesome.
Well, yeah, but it's like you can like do it tongue sporadically.
That's half kissing.
Nah.
That's not full kissing. That's half kissing.
I don't need to be molesting your tongue with my tongue the entire time.
That's not fully committed.
Kissing is for lips. The tongue is just an added benefit.
Right.
No, it's not fully committed. I disagree with you. Anyways, we're going to move on because it looks like it might be a fake. Colorado boy dies of flu after mom tries anti-vaccine Facebook group suggestions to use elderberries and thyme instead of doctor's flu medicine.
Right.
Elderberries? What?
Elderberries and thyme. You know, the season or whatever the fuck it is. I always want to say, every time I see it, I want to say thyme because it looks like thyme.
Yeah.
But it's thyme. But anyways, this has gotten so.
I think if this is the story I'm thinking about, Jeff Holiday just did a video on this just a little bit ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyways, it says the death of Naheed Jackson Jr. in Colorado Springs, Colorado, is coming under scrutiny after posts made by the mother in an anti-vaccine Facebook group's page indicate he was prescribed Tamiflu, but the family Tamiflu, but the family chose natural remedies instead. CBS News reported on Facebook on the Facebook post, which were made to a group called Stop Mandatory Vaccination, which should be called Retarded Motherfuckers. Which is, anyways, we all know this.
I think Jeff did a video about this.
Yeah. That group is fucking insane. Like the guys who run it, they're constantly posting about the deep state has people watching the group and stuff like that, and talking about like we've been infiltrated and shit because there are people who join the group and are all like, you're all crazy. Like
we've been infiltrated.
They're just gonna have the state watching them, period, because they're stupid. Like you fucking need police
Their
supervision.
child died. If that's not like, if that doesn't show you right there, like maybe you should have listened to the fucking doctor. You don't deserve to have any more children.
I completely
If
agree.
they
with
have
that.
kids, their kids should be taken. Like they obviously don't know how to care for them properly.
Yeah, here's the thing. If you care more about your shitty fucking beliefs that you got off the fucking internet than you care about your children being safe and healthy, then you shouldn't be a parent. And you shouldn't take care of anything, in my opinion.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Just do what the doctor says.
Right.
And
not
take. It's not hard. It's just, and it's been, and you know, the that dude that came up with all this shit about, you know, turning your kids autistic and stuff. He was a fucking con man. He was proven, wasn't he found guilty in court and shit over
Yeah,
this?
they took his fucking medical license away,
I mean, it's just, I mean,
but they still believe him.
it hurts. It hurts so much. Shabisky, why are you an anti-vaxxer?
Why do you do this stuff, Shab?
You're muted.
You're muted, bud.
Oh, sorry, I was taking a dab or two. I just hate the minority of people that get autism from it. I hate how there's just a small amount of people that get negatively affected by it, even though it saves millions of people's lives. Every
Wait, you
year.
hate minorities?
Why do you hate minorities?
What? No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, dude.
You know this is
saw
Black
that
History
crap
Month.
get laid out.
What? I didn't. What?
Where did you read this? Did you
Okay,
read
I read this wrong. I mean, I said that wrong. What? Did I read what?
Did you read the stuff about the vaccine? Like, you know, that vaccine don't cause autism, right? At all.
I think he was attempting to say that he hates the very small, infinitesimally small amount of people that don't get
Well, back up with just 5 seconds. He would never use the word what you just used. That big word that you just used. You would never use that fucking word. I can't even use it. I know damn Shabisky can't use it.
I was extrapolating his vernacular.
He doesn't know what you're talking about right now.
I mean, it happens.
Cause autism whatsoever at all. No, not one person on this fucking planet has gotten autism because they were vaccinated. It's
Right.
I
not a
thought
thing.
that that there were a small,
No.
tiny amount of the public that that their immune systems don't react right or whatever, and we're talking about an outlier, a very small amount.
They don't
That's
get
not.
autism.
There's no real. There's obviously I would assume there's obviously a reality that there's some people
are alert. Yes,
even-
some people get sick from it. Yes, some people can
Yeah.
have adverse
there can-
reactions
there-
to it. Yes, but none of it causes autism.
Yeah. That's never been no.
Never.
No, yeah,
been
but
a
getting
thing.
sick and having bad reactions to it.
Yes,
Yes, there's
that
people out there. Yes.
You're completely right about that.
Yes, that is true. That point is true. But no, the autism thing is just complete 100% bullshit.
It was originally a paper done by a disgraced doctor who decided to write a paper on how it was causing autism, or they believed so. And he had a bunch of peers with him that were like, this is all wrong. So he fired them all and published the document anyway. And
Okay.
then
Go ahead, I'm
right,
sorry.
and then he was, after somebody finally reviewed it, it was completely removed from all published medical journals, and now just crazy people keep referencing that document.
Dark Master,
remember what his
you
name
did.
was.
Apparently, you wasn't listening very well. Apparently, your ears are full of shit, and you're an anti-vaxxer or something. Because we said that people have bad reactions, but they don't become autistic. I mean, because of it. That is just fact, motherfucker. If you think about it, my God, made me want to whoop ass right now. I want to whoop an ass.
Fire anyone. The dude who put out the report, that doctor dude, he got his medical license taken away.
You have autism? Okay, but it wasn't because you got
It
an
wasn't because of the vaccine, though.
My God. There's a lot of people having autism. It's horrible.
Hey, we're not saying there's anything bad about we're not saying anything bad about autism. We're saying that the vaccines did not cause it.
Yeah.
We're not saying anything that there's anything wrong with having autism.
It's wrong with faking autism, and a lot of people wants to claim they're on the fucking spectrum, and they're not.
Right.
But that takes away from people who actually have that problem and that issue. It pisses me off. But no, anti-vaxxing is dumb, but yes, there is people who get sick, but that's a small minority, by the way, a very small minority. So yeah. Yeah, that's right. Honest man, like, yeah, but people got autism, so it's got to be vaccinations. Honest is being very. So.
Yeah, he's just fucking around.
Yeah, he's just fucking around. Anyways, I'm not an anti-vaxxer prick. You should apologize for calling me one. Oh my God. Okay, I apologize that you're a dumbass.
Right, because you also tagged me and Pimp saying, "Oh, this, that, and the other," and then you came back with, "I was pointing out that Skep Talk was lying about the scientists." So if you were pointing out something that Skep had said, why are you tagging me and Pimp saying that we're like, no to everything that's coming out of your keyboard right now?
And I'm not calling you a dumbass because you have autism. I'm calling you a dumbass because you're a dumbass.
It's got nothing to do with you being autistic.
Yes, because
again, nowhere in any of this conversation have we ever said that there is anything wrong with being autistic, that there is anything wrong with having autism. All we were saying was that this scientist dude is a dickhead and vaccines don't cause it.
Yeah. And of course, we all know that there is issues with some people, but that's such a small minority. So if we stopped vaccinations altogether because some people got sick, then all kinds of people get fucking sick. And then so we need to, there's a danger in just about anything, right? For some people, there is, there's nothing that someone's not allergic to. Someone's allergic to everything, to something. You know what I mean, right? I mean, there's everything you name. Somebody out there is allergic to it.
Right.
But we can't stop vaccinations because of that.
I'm allergic to some medicine. Like some medicine makes me very, very sick. So like I do get that.
On the order of me saying that the doctor was disgraced and everything like that, instead of arguing about it, I'm just going to say his name is Andrew Wakefield. Look up what happened. And he published his article in 1998. And that is where he linked measles, mumps, and rubella, the MMR vaccine, directly to autism. Mm-hmm. And you won't. There's a lot to look into it, a lot to read, really interesting videos on YouTube you can watch about it. So I suggest, if you don't believe that I'm correct, there are ways for you to find out.
And I am in no means trying to be like act like I'm an expert on autism in any way. I just know that autism isn't caused by vaccine. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's a lot about autism that I do not know. So, and I want to make it clear that I don't. But yeah, okay, I'm allergic to cranberries. I want everybody in the goddamn world stop eating cranberry.
Right. I'm allergic to sulfa drugs, but none of you can take sulfa drugs because I'm allergic to it.
Cranberry sauce in your Thanksgiving dinner, Shabisky, because I'm allergic to it.
Cranberry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that. Must have been on tap where you said that or something.
Dude,
yesterday.
I damn near died when I realized that I had it. Seeing it was late in life too, because I used to eat cranberries and all that shit. But your immune system can change just like your taste buds can. People don't realize that, but it can. Your immune system gets different as you get older and things change. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Tommy. I'm sorry. He said, I never got any shots, vaccines, and here I am, the most superior male in the universe.
Well, there
You
you
are
go.
welcome.
Apparently, it affected his brain not getting vaccines.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he thinks he's something special, which he is.
He thinks
something
he's so
special.
fucking great.
Yeah,
Tommy, haven't you
The
seen
most
me?
superior. Right.
Yeah.
Shep's kind of a big deal, don't you know?
Kind of a big
One thing
deal.
Tommy's superior to is Shabisky. That's it.
What?
Right.
What I do?
And inherently, I believe that there is nothing wrong with being anti-vax in a sense that you are making a choice, a dumb choice for yourself and your children, which you have the right to fuck up your children all you want because that's just how it works. But the big evil behind anti-vaxxing is that there are children who cannot be vaccinated.
Exactly.
They would be if they could. They would prefer not to catch measles, mumps, rubella, all the terrible shit.
Because of
But-
the kids that are allergic to
Right.
it and shit like that. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. That's a very good point. There is kids who
Right.
can take it because they do have bad reactions. So when you don't vaccinate your child who is not allergic to it, it's gonna make
Mhm.
them kids sick.
Mhm.
You little murdering bastards.
And you end up single-handedly bringing back diseases that have been wiped out for a long fucking time. Like,
Gonorrhea.
Polio.
Right. Yeah.
Gonorrhea. Oh, we are in the second hour. And what do we do in the second hour, Missy?
E-demand.
We eat them, man. Which that means me telling you to give me money and you do it. Also, in the description below, my lovely co-host here, MissyAnn, has a Patreon. Please drop her a few bucks a month for the lovely work she does here on the show. Also, a wonderful producer man, you need to drop him a few bucks for the work he does here and multiple other shows. He deserves it very much, so please consider doing that. Also, of course, my Patreon is in the description below, and Streamlabs, and a direct link to PayPal. If you'd like to throw me a few bucks, which I much, much appreciate, we have a stream goal of $100 a day. We've already made 61, so there you go. We need to make the rest of
Nice.
that. Man, if we make over that, if we make double that. If we make 200, I'll do a show Friday.
Hell yeah.
if you end up making your show Friday, can I come be on?
Yes, absolutely.
Hell
Skep
yeah.
Top 5 will be on Friday. And also another quick announcement. Tomorrow is Wednesday. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Fan Day. That's right. We're doing Fan Day tomorrow, which what we're going to do is we're going to open up my Discord. First, we're going to bring in Patreons only, in the Patreon only voice chat, talk to them for a minute, and then we're going to open it up to everybody. And so, yeah, it's Fan Day. Fan Day.
Everybody.
Everybody. So yeah, so let's make that stream go. Let's make the double stream go. Let's make 200, and we'll do the Friday show. We need to do a Friday show. PT Ham wants a Friday show.
He does. He told me. He likes it.
He loves the Friday show. You have fans. Yeah, Tommy. I know you don't, so you don't understand that meaning. But yes. Anyways, go ahead. So I thought you were gonna say something, Skip. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm just I was surprised by something. I just looked at the New Hampshire Democratic primary results, and 1% are in, which is kind of funny. But Amy Klobuchar is in the lead.
I
and-
knew it. I knew it. They were trying to push her next. I knew they would try to push her next. I knew it. I fucking knew
Yes.
that.
You
Holy
did.
Yep.
You do. Okay, stop yelling.
And-
Stop yelling.
And,
Okay.
and they're going after Bloomberg now too. I mean, they're going after him hard about some racist stuff. Apparently.
This whole
Oh, yeah, no.
fucking election is a shit show.
Yeah. But
his
no, I
newest,
will say.
Oh,
Go ahead.
sorry,
No,
Scott.
go ahead. The newest that thing you were talking about, the thing that they're going after Bloomberg with is a black mark he's going to have a hard time avoiding.
Yeah.
And I just used a phrase I probably shouldn't associate that with. But
What are you trying to say?
right? Oh, shit. I was in an argument the other day because during the debate Warren had said, we need a candidate that'll bring together everybody and cross all sets of the voters. And so on Facebook and Twitter, I posted, that ain't you, Chief. And I wasn't thinking about the fact that she had a huge scandal with pretending to be Native American for a long time. Ooh, I caught some shit for that because I used a phrase. I've used the word "this ain't it, Chief" a lot in standard conversation, and totally misjudged that one. Whew.
Dude, I did that kind of similar one time. I like to create insults, and I come up with this thing I wanted to call people cock monkeys for some reason. I don't know why, but I wanted to. Well, the first person I called cock monkey, I did not realize that person was black.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
It didn't go over too well.
No.
Right. But no, Animancer is very, very correct. I'm having a hard time not immediately buying into the conspiracy that, Amy Klobuchar is the next front runner for the DNC, because this was right. This was updated at 1:29 a.m. and they haven't changed shit. And the polls have been open in New Hampshire all day. So they've been sitting there with Klobuchar showing 29.6% of the vote, with Sanders and Warren in a tie at 14.8. So,
and I want to say something now. Look, I love Bernie, I do, but I'm gonna tell you something. You cannot get more vicious than Bernie supporters, though. Not Bernie himself. Bernie's a great man, but the supporters of Bernie are assholes.
Yep, and this is what we need against Donald Trump.
A bunch of assholes.
Yes, it is. Yeah, this is the only thing that'll defeat someone like Donald Trump.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because there ain't enough of them.
There's not enough. There's a lot.
I think that it is a situation of a verbal minority. Yeah. The problematic supporters on Bernie's side are definitely very loud and good at the internet. So you notice them. They're there. They're everywhere. They do what they need to do.
It was every movement, really. Yeah, you're right. The loudest voices are usually the minority.
That's true. Yeah.
Right. One of the most absolutely pleasant experiences of my life was going to one of the 2016 Bernie rallies. It was so much fun. There were so many people in such high spirits doing awesome things. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's and like I said, when I see, that's the thing, just like religions, right? Religious people and stuff. When you like, okay, religious people is what makes religion bad, right? That's what the religious people make. And when I say, when I talk about certain religious people, I'm not really talking about your religion. I'm talking about the religious people. Same thing with Bernie. I'm not talking about Bernie. I love Bernie. I just don't like a lot of the people that are saying they're for Bernie, because they're assholes.
Yeah,
right.
I just think it comes back to what Skep Talk was saying, basically, and
it is a loud minority.
Yeah, how I look at it, I try not to judge any group too much by their loud minority, but it's hard not to, right? It's really hard not to.
All them loud ass black folks. I mean, what?
What?
And in my case, a lot of my personal circles, I'd have to say easily 70% of the people on any of my social media agree that they're pro Bernie. I don't have very many Warren supporters that are on my friends lists and things like that. But holy shit, they are way worse in my opinion. Huh?
You got one right here.
Huh?
But now here's the thing, though. I'm not such a Warren fan that I'm totally 100% against Bernie. That's the problem with a lot of people in right now. It's like, if you're not for Warren, you're against Bernie. If you're not for Bernie, you're against. I mean, dude, we're going to have to vote for one of these people eventually. I mean, whoever gets it, we all need to come together. So we all need to be nicer to each other. Shit.
That's true.
Right.
I am totally on board if Bernie wins it. Goddamn, 100%. I love Bernie. I'm totally on board if Warren wins it. Not so much if Biden wins it, but I'll still vote for him.
Mm-hmm.
I would vote for Brett King's ass button right now.
Right.
Oh, damn.
Speaking of interesting, I would vote for there was a poll done 3 days ago in New Hampshire where it was the Democratic supporters being polled about say one of the options of would you rather have Trump win or a species extinction event, a comet, and the comet won by like 35%. Like it was just overwhelmingly large amount.
Giant meteor 2020, man. It's fucking time.
That's funny. That's funny, but it's just that's how I feel, dude. I mean, because look, I've made the mistake of not voting for the lesser evil, and then I'll totally regret it. Because I totally fucking regret it. Right now we need, in my opinion, and I know a lot of people like Trump, and that's whatever. My opinion, we need something different.
Right.
We need something different. People talk. I mean, because, dude, when you have people say, "I'd rather have Bush," then you know something wrong with that motherfucker, right? Because I would rather have George W. Bush any day than Donald Trump.
Yeah, I'd rather deal with some hairy pussy than Trump too.
Dude, at least George W. And there's many other things, but one of the biggest things that I hate about Trump is unpresidential the way he acts. It's just. Why isn't there someone in that office saying, "Get the fuck off Twitter"?
Because they're all afraid of him. They'll get fired. Yeah, exactly. They'll get fired. They'll get, ostracized in the public. He'll go on Twitter and bash them for something. Like, he's like a high schooler. He can't fucking just keep shit to himself and act like a fucking adult. And if he has a problem with one person, go talk to that one person instead of putting it on Twitter.
Tom. I think Trump will win, honestly. I've said this before, and people said I was negative Nancy over here. I don't think there's anybody running right now that can beat him. Personally, I want them to, but I don't honestly think that's going to happen. Now, and I'm hoping I'm wrong. God damn, I want to be wrong so bad. I've never been wanted to be wrong so much in my life.
I hope a lot of people think like that, because the more people that think that Trump's going to win, the less people will come out to vote for him. So.
Yep.
That's why he won in 2016.
No, people thought he wasn't going to win in 2016.
No, that's my point.
Right,
because everyone thought Hillary was going to win, so people didn't go in and vote for her. They because there were all those polls going around circulated by left-wing organizations that Donald Trump had only over 1% of a chance of winning. Did you ever see that, Skep? You ever see those fucking polls?
Very much so. Yep.
Yeah, the polls were all wrong, man.
They were all fucking wrong, and that's why I'm saying, like, it would be a valuable thing if that was to happen in reverse this time.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, we went and fucked up and we impeached his ass.
That is a huge fucking mistake. Yeah,
you lit a fire under people's asses over that one. You really did. When they did that, motherfuckers want to vote now more. And I think that was a huge mistake. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean,
right. Well, and I mean, Trump's not doing himself any favors. The firing of Lieutenant Colonel Vindman and was not received well. They fired a Purple Heart recipient and his brother for no reason. His brother was fired he wasn't even tied to the scandal at all, but they were both fired. And Vindman is the American story. He is a man from an impoverished nation who moved to the U.S., sought citizenship through the citizenship program, obtained it, became a servant in the Army, traveled through the Army, received the Purple Heart, got to the point of Lieutenant Colonel. Like, I mean, he did all the things, and I'm sure he likes apple pie. Like, it's not going over well with what I would consider your standard non-cult Republican. Yeah,
he hits all the check marks. He hits all the check marks for becoming an American citizen and loving the country. He hits every one of them.
But he is Teflon Don, though. Let's not forget that. Shit seems to bounce right off that motherfucker, dude. I'm serious. He can step into a pile of cow shit and come and smell out daisies, man. I'm telling you, I've never seen nothing like it in my life. It's crazy that the shit that this man gets by with. It's just nuts. It's insane. But we'll see. Like I said, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. masturbate and see.
I mean, you got to pass the time somehow.
Gotta do. Let's hit that stream goal of 100,
Right.
but let's make this double stream go to where we do a Friday show. 200. And we've made what 61 so far. So make $139 more. Boom. We're gonna do a Friday show. Skip Talk wants to be here Friday. There you go. See.
Right.
So here's a sad story. Very sad story. Teenager intervened in a bullying incident between two boys, and then one of the bullies killed him days later.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, dude was trying to do the right thing, and then he pays for it with his life. So
That's like, did any of you watch that thing? I can't remember which channel they did it on. It was like the In Memory thing, and they talked about the 3 mass shootings that had happened in the past like 5-10 years, and they covered Parkland, Florida, Sutherland Spring, Texas, and the Las Vegas shooting at the concert. And they were talking to people that were there and had been there, and there was a kid in the Parkland, Florida one where they were talking to him because the kid that had gone in there and shot up the school and killed and injured all those kids, he had let that kid move in with him because that kid had nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like 12 hours before the shooting happened, that kid, like, I don't know if he got kicked out or he left and moved out, but he left. And so this kid had no idea what was going on, and he's having this interview, and you can see, like, he blames himself for all of his friends dying.
Right.
Because he gave the shooter a place to stay. And he's like, if I had known, I would have told my mom. And you can see the kid's genuine, and you can see that's just going to fuck him up for the rest of his life.
Thanks for sneezing, Shabba. You finally take part in the
Bless
stream.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Bless you.
One thing that's a little interesting, that Las Vegas shooting, my ex-girlfriend, she was there for that concert.
Really?
Proud.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's
the country music one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That was horrible.
They were showing videos of that because there were 20,000 people, but they had videos I'd never seen before, like on this show that I was watching the other night, and that was terrifying.
I don't watch those videos at all.
It was
like the dude did the shooting in New Zealand, right? When that video came out, people were sharing it. Somebody tried to share it with me. I was like, nope, don't want to see it. Shit, well, leave me the fuck alone. I don't watch that shit.
This is happened a long time ago, but you guys remember Kip Kinkle?
Yeah.
Oregon mass shooter, Thurston High School shootings. I played Magic the Gathering with him.
Really?
Yeah. About 2 years before the incident. So.
Oh.
Yeah, used to
play.
I used to
skateboard with Hitler.
What shooting again?
Yeah.
The Thurston High School shootings. Guy's name was Kip Kinkle.
I've heard of that. Yeah. That's a fucked up name, dude.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder he went and shot people.
Yeah, he was mad at his parents.
His name was Kip Kinkle.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say Tip Tinkle?
Right. Yeah, I did. Or Chris Kringle.
Chris Crinkle.
Right.
Crinkle fries.
Yeah. I don't know if you did you get the story about the concessions being offered to the quarantined coronavirus cruise ship?
Oh.
So there's a adult website called Cam Soda, which is a live porn website that has offered everyone who's stuck on that ship free membership and 1,000 coins to tip the models with.
Oh.
You are stuck on a ship in a nightmare sscenario. Here's porn.
Yep, tip your corona-infected waitress. Jesus Christ.
That's awesome. I think I might do it. Like, what about the ones who aren't sick? What are you gonna do?
Hey, can I get myself transported on this ship? This doesn't sound too bad, honestly.
Yeah, I'll take a vacation right now.
Oh, damn.
Oh no,
All
we have to
about
stay on
hookers.
this beautiful cruise liner for like a month or so. Oh no.
All the free porn and hookers we can have. Okay. Where do I
Right.
sign up?
Picking up where Mother Teresa left off. What was this one?
Hell yeah, dude.
What the hell? I'm looking for that. Well, fuck, I can't find it. It was in my folder. Anyways, the person who got busted for that fucking bag full of dead birds coming from China, did you see that shit?
No.
No.
Bag full of dead birds.
Dead bird carcasses. Where's that fucking story? I had it in my goddamn list, but now it's gone. Maybe Google Man can find it for me right
Yeah, I'm
quick.
already on it. All right. Fuck you, Washington Post. I'm not joining your fucking website. Hold on just a second. Gotta find a different one. Okay. A bag containing dozens of dead birds has been confiscated from a passenger arriving from China in an airport near Washington, D.C. According to the agency, on the 27th of January, the traveler arrived at the Dulles International Airport with a flight from Beijing and was headed to an address in Prince George County. Agricultural specialists examined the person's bag and found a mostly transparent package with pictures of a dog and cat printed on it. The inside of the bag were several dead, tiny, dried birds with about 2.5 inches to 3.5 inches long. And the passenger said that they were cat food. They quickly confiscated the package and its contents were incinerated.
Yeah.
Right?
I think even like scientists bringing stuff back have to go through like all kinds of crazy protocol. Like, you
And
can't just
here's-
shove it in the bird
yeah.
in the backpack.
And here's why I'm not completely against flight bans from China.
Hmm.
I'm not against them at all. I don't see how it's a bad thing, honestly.
It's
with
not
what's
a
going-
bad thing, but you know, you have to be real careful when you talk about this kind of shit about banning flights because people know it's. First of all, I've already seen the argument. It's racist. How the fuck is that racist?
If they were white, I would be suggesting the same thing. It doesn't matter what the fuck their race
Right, it
is.
doesn't matter what country it is if that's where the corona fucking virus
Yeah.
is coming from.
And
It's
when a
not-
person's got a bag full
Right.
of dead goddamn birds coming from a place where thousands of people are fucking dying.
Mhm.
Right. Well, and specifically, birds have a high chance of transferring avian flu, which we've had an issue before. And avian flu, not only having the ability to mutate and transfer to humans, it has a highly contagious capability to transfer to avians. So therefore, it could cause huge problems in our chicken, population. So
Right.
things
The
we got to watch out
racism-
for.
The racism
Yeah,
thing
we don't
is
need
just
the fucking bird
ridiculous.
flu back.
It is
The
man.
racist-
The racist.
The racism thing is ridiculous. Those viruses do not give a shit what color your skin is. They don't give a
Exactly.
fuck.
Nope.
And if everybody who's got the virus happens to be Chinese, then keep them motherfuckers away from me. That's all I gotta say.
Yes.
Dude, you know who you can blame for this, Pimpmunk? This whole idea, this travel ban idea is racist. You can blame Donald Trump because he banned the multiple Muslim countries just because there's predominantly Muslims there that they can't come here. There's a travel
Every
ban on
single
that.
one of the Muslim countries, except for the ones that we're actually having problems with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that give us enough money, basically. Yeah. They give us enough. So yeah, we'll just turn a blind eye to it.
Yeah, you know, they said the Australian people were being, racist too because they banned the flights because of the swine, the pork they was bringing over.
It
And
ain't
like Red Eye just said, their pork industry could collapse if they let that shit over.
Oh
And they
yeah.
can't-
Yep.
So they can't do that. I mean, it's more.
It's
not-
responsible. It's
it's- yeah.
responsible. Yeah.
Yeah, it's being responsible. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's looking out for everybody, not just for white people. It's stupid to say it's racism. That is really dumb.
And then
It just so happens that they're fucking not non-white. I guarantee you, if people, let's just say Sweden, which is majority white people, right? If they
Yes.
were coming over here, we banned that flight too.
Yep,
Mhm.
I'd be in total support of banning that too. Because you gotta do what you gotta do. It doesn't. having anything to do with where someone's from at all.
But
Yeah, obvious.
ban Swedish people anyway. Fuck those motherfuckers.
Now, obviously, it would be like a temporary ban until shit gets taken care of with this
Right.
coronavirus.
It's
Not
not
like a
like forever.
forever ban.
Yeah.
Chinese people can't ever come here now.
Yeah, exactly. I think I just got a $5 tip here. Let me see.
Zara said you sent one.
Yes, I got a $5 tip from Zara. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate it. So, what do we got? What is it? I don't even know what we lack now.
Wieners.
That brings us up to 66 because you said we had
66.
61.
Yeah, the original the go is $100, but if we make 200, we'll do a Friday show. So let's do it. Come on, man, do it.
Do it.
And according to my
Go ahead.
According to my quick 3 minutes research on the internet, they do sell bags of dead birds as cat food in China. Like, it's just, that is the cat food. It is dried tiny birds.
Well,
What?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
maybe that's
Okay.
why the coronavirus and shit like that keeps popping up over there, because they keep doing unsanitary shit like selling dried up birds as food for cats.
What do you mean, see? Honest Reds. Hey, Honest Reds, I think you've got to be fucking trolling. You know damn well that's not. It doesn't matter. It's still dead goddamn birds.
Yeah.
He's like, see? Yeah. Oh my god.
I hope he's trolling me right now.
He has been all fucking morning.
Yeah.
He's balding. He's mad. He's angry.
No.
He's losing his hair. Why did I say that? That was mean? I shouldn't have
Yeah,
said
that was mean. You're mean.
You're mean.
You're mean. I'm the nicest.
I hope you
Guys,
get
aren't
the
I nice?
I hope you get the
Super
goddamn
nice.
beer virus too.
Miss what?
I hope you get the beer virus.
Shab is
The
super
beer
nice.
virus, yeah.
I hope you get the queer
virus.
virus, man.
He's already got that.
Okay.
A long time ago.
So the Ukrainian textbook publishes Keanu Reeves meme photo instead of a famous picture.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Apparently, says the famous actor has appeared in a Ukrainian history textbook after a doctored version of the iconic 1932 image launch atop of a skyscraper was inserted into pages, according to the something post. I can't say that word. So, yeah. Anyways, what they did, they a famous photo of on a skyscraper. They were putting in the history book, but I guess they accidentally posted a meme where Keanu Reeves was in it.
That was fucking awesome.
I hope it was that meme of the mini Keanu Reeves. You know, the one. Yeah, that would be fucking awesome.
That would be. That's funny though. Where we look at it. I mean, I would love that shit. Keanu Reeves lived back then.
What was What was the text? Just whoa.
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 John Wick.
That was
Don't kill my dog. You got me an article, Google Man.
Yeah. Let me see. Some real work has been done. Physicists have now determined the optimal soap recipe for blowing the largest bubbles.
Yes.
So, right? They have managed to get let me find where the stats are here. So they add a polymer strand.
Uh-oh.
You're frozen.
Oh my god. What the
Yeah,
We
fuck?
lost Skep Talk. Oh my god.
Polymer strand.
Oh my god.
Polymer
gone,
strands
dude.
that make you freeze.
Freeze
Oh,
frame.
Corona.
There
There
he's
you go. You're back.
Okay. I actually thought all of you were frozen.
Nope, it was just you. It was just you.
All you. Yeah.
Did you guys get any of what I was saying?
Polymer strand is what we got.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oliver
Yeah.
Stone.
Okay. Yeah. So they're adding polymer strands to the bubble solution, which makes it the most expensive bubble solution ever made, as polymers are not the easiest things to create strands, and it's definitely a much more expensive material than soap. And honestly, this article, the joke was that they were doing really good work. A lot of money was spent on this for blowing bubbles.
That's awesome.
Right.
You know. But now I need to go get me some polymer strands. That's
Right.
Bubbles.
Dude, SpongeBob's gonna be really happy about that.
I got some polymer strands in my penis.
I was waiting for it.
Yep, something about dicks is gonna be involved in this. Just give me a minute, yeah.
My dick has blown bubbles though.
Dylan DePickle says polymers
Okay.
cause autism. Now that I'm willing to believe.
Dude, I've stuck my penis inside a kid's. See, I wanted to act like I froze up. It sounded really bad.
That was
Inside a kid.
That was awesome.
I'm so stupid.
YouTube took him down in real time. Holy shit. Dude, he just keeps going on, and we see like a sniper like line up a fucking shot up to his head. Like, oh shit.
Yeah. Wait, what's that? Why is there a red dot on your
Yeah, why is there a red dot on Pimpmunk? Holy shit.
That would have been the worst time to freeze. I stuck my penis inside a kid.
Yeah.
Right.
And anyways, I'm stupid. Go ahead. You got another article for me?
Yeah, let me look here. It was just the loading up the old crazy news Reddit. Do. It's a bunch of stuff we covered already. Did you guys see the viral video that is running around with the guy who is pulling over police and asking them the same stupid questions they ask other people?
No, I have not seen it.
So amazing to watch. I would suggest that people go take a look. But one of the things that this guy is doing is he like just shows up outside of police stations, and like when detectives are walking past, he's like, "What are you doing out here?" And then they say, "What?" And he's like, "You been drinking today? How much you had to drink? Do you always drink at work?" Like,
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
That's
ask them where they
Right.
work or where's home. What-
Exactly.
How many hours
other
were you at
police
work?
officers- Right. Other police officers show up, and he's like, Have you breathalyzed him? Like, does he drink at work all the time? You know, the questions that get people trapped in corners.
So what
I
are you
thought
getting
that this- Right. The guy gets so mad, but he legally can't do anything because he hasn't done anything wrong other than ask questions, which isn't illegal.
That's awesome.
But let's see.
That's real justice, by the way. I just want to say that's real justice, you know?
That is real justice, yeah.
I thought that was going to be a link to that story, but that is not it. That is actually something that's much dumber.
Okay.
Apparently, we've got a story about how Pakistani courts have now ruled that men can marry girls after their first menstrual cycle.
No?
Gross.
We've got one about. Oh yeah, there was the thing about the Mexican artwork.
Oh.
Right.
And we do
Are
know
we
Shab can get married now because he just had his first menstrual cycle. So.
Are we talking about the banana
So
and the
proud.
duct tape? The Mexican art is the banana and the duct tape.
I wish.
Is that what it is? Is that what that is?
No, I think that's
no, it's a
something
different
else.
one. Right,
Oh,
yeah,
it's a
but
different
I
one,
remember
okay.
the banana and the duct tape. Yeah. So an art critic destroyed a contemporary art piece at Mexico's premier art fair. The critic Evelina Lesper accidentally shattered an installation at the Zona Maco Art Fair in Mexico City when she placed an empty soda can near it to express her disdain for the piece. A sheet of glass with a stone, soccer ball, and other random objects suspended inside. The display was by Mexican artist Gabriel Rico, who contrasts objects made by humans, such as tennis balls, with objects found in nature, such as rocks and feathers. It was the work that was apparently the piece was valued at $20,000, and when she placed the soda can near it, it was apparently just so fucking fragile that it fell and shattered into just a bunch of crap on the ground at that point, right? Because it's just a soccer ball and some rocks and shit. The Alfonso Mirando, the director of the art museum.
Oh shit! No!
But like literally,
Damn.
they could just replace it with one of those display cases of what you're not allowed to take on an airplane. That'd be just as valuable.
Oh my god, dude! Our fountain of knowledge is being fucking taken down. Does YouTube not want us to learn to think? What the fuck? All right, let's get back to the fucking dick.
Oh, he's back.
He's back.
There you go.
Okay.
Skep, you died for a second.
Oh, god damn it! I literally read through that
I
whole
prayed in my
story.
head.
No,
He came back.
I don't even remember where you
I
cut
have no
off.
idea.
Skep.
God damn. Oh man.
Oh, don't say that.
So $20,000 valued. So she shattered it when she put a soda can on it, right?
Wow.
Like she was all like, "Yeah, this garbage goes with the garbage," and so the entire installation fell to the concrete below it and shattered.
Damn it, happened to him again.
No, Susan, leave him alone.
I want to hear his fucking stories and shit. I want to hear what he has to
Susan
say.
doesn't want us to know about it.
Freeze frame, got it.
Government, they're trying
Freeze
to-
frame, got
they're
it.
trying-
That is a good screenshot though. He's waiting for that penis to enter his mouth. Look at him.
Oh my god. Nobody photoshopped that. Nobody did.
Shattered.
He went away.
This is bullshit, man.
And Shabisky just disappeared too.
Yeah.
Oh shit, which one of us is next? Are they gonna who's fucking next?
Taking
This is
all
like
of
in a
us
horror
down.
movie.
Well, no, Shab's here. He just evaporated.
Oh, okay. We probably got
Yeah,
two.
he just got up and went somewhere.
His body. No, he evaporated.
Yeah.
There's Skep. He's back.
I left the call and came back to see if I could get that to be fixed, but I don't know. It was weird.
Anyways.
Right. I don't know. Cursed story is what I'm thinking. Cursed.
Yeah, dude. Move
Yeah.
on.
The Mexican government.
Right? I'm being
Really?
targeted.
Man, sorry. Susan doesn't like you today, man.
No. I'm wondering if it's might be internet in my
Behind
ear
the
or something.
green screen stuck.
God damn. Stay in that position, Missy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh. I don't know. My dick was wiggling. I haven't been paying attention to nothing else at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Them titties were saying, Pimpmunk! Look at me! I'm titty! Okay, if you got another article.
So this one seems like it was from a while ago. Did you cover anything about teens setting up an amateur to catch a predator sting?
No.
All right. Let me get this one loaded up. It was from about 10 days ago, so I figured it could have been covered earlier in the week. So, Guntersville, Alabama, police have arrested a 22-year-old man after local teens set up their own amateur version of To Catch a Predator. Nicholas Black was charged with traveling to meet a child for an unlawful sex act, electronic solicitation of a child, and transmitting obscene material to a child. The police chief, Jim Peterson, said that the department found out about an online video that was posted to YouTube showing Black meeting a group of teens at a local business. The teams then claimed that they posed as the young girl and arranged the meeting. They said, "We have the raw video as the YouTube video is not admissible evidence," Chief Peterson said. The police tracked down the people who filmed the video, dug deeper, and issued arrest warrants against Black. It's possible that Black had contacted other underage girls, and if so, the police department is asking for them to come forward and make a statement. But fucking got him. Like,
They did get
Yeah,
him.
but the
That's
thing
pretty
is, they're
crazy,
putting
yeah.
Right.
They're just putting themselves in danger.
Yeah,
They
that's
are.
the only thing I was gonna bring up that I don't like about this is that they are putting themselves in danger by doing this.
You know, like if that was my kid doing that, like, okay, yeah, you got him, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Like, don't do that again. You don't know what that kid could have. That dude could
I
have
feel the
shot you.
exact same way. I
He
feel
could
the
have
exact same
got
way.
all his little pedo buddies, and they could have kidnapped all of you, and y'all would have been like
Well, pedos don't have
strapped
any
to a
friends. So.
fucking one of those things that they put the guy on in Pulp Fiction, and you're all getting butt raped. You know,
Well,
like,
let's ask
don't-
Shab. Shab's back. So Shab, do you have any friends?
Oh
yeah.
no!
You do?
You
Well,
and Missy.
He proved you wrong.
Skep's my new
Animancer.
best friend.
He just proved you wrong, Animancer.
Pretty sure
Oh,
Red Eye loves me.
Yeah, yeah.
He has no idea what's happening right now, so it's so great.
What?
Animancer says pedophiles don't have any friends, and when you sit down, I asked you, "Do you have any friends?" and you say, "Yeah." Look at him. He's like, "Fuck, I done did it again."
I was trying to get my coffee, guys, and you trying to no bad. None of that.
I didn't do anything.
It's all your fault, Animancer. You're worse than Hitler.
Oh, yeah, well, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I got all sorts of friends.
I am going to have to end this in 7 minutes. I might end 10 minutes early today because, yeah, I'm going to have to do that because something just came up. So I'm going to go ahead and end it in 7 minutes. We got 7 minutes to make $200 so we can do a Friday show.
Well, 130 something, right?
Yeah, 100. Let's just say 100. Let's just say 130. Fuck it. I think that's it.
Yeah, 130.
Close
Oh no, Skep left us, dude.
That's
Skep.
fine. He'll be back. If we make $130 right now, we'll do a Friday show. And Skep will be back, and we'll have good times, and I'll be naked.
Yay! Yay!
Man,
Will be naked.
I will be naked.
Yay!
Before you say, I'm getting there. Okay, let's see. Let's read some chat right quick. It was because they were not happy with the way the meat was sterilized. They're still talking about fucking pork and stuff.
They're talking something. Someone brought up a disease that's going on in Australia.
Oh, red eye.
It was Shadow Man. It was an episode when the Chinese family tried to smuggle pork in, and they acted like if it got in, it would end Australia's economy. And Red Eye said it was infected with swine flu, and it got into the wild pig population. It would be the pig farmers that would have to destroy or immunize their herd. That costs. Then if it mutates, say jumps from pigs
That's
to
okay. We have to
roos,
do
yeah, that's what they're doing.
It's okay. I don't really care that much.
Yeah, fuck whatever they're talking about.
Except when you
They
said
suck.
disease, I just thought you meant red eye. In Australia, is a disease.
Oh yeah.
He is a disease in Australia. So I'm just saying.
Poor Australia.
Aw.
So how does it feel having a penis in your butt? In the butt? I don't know.
You want to explain that, Shabisky?
I've never had a penis in my butt. Have you ever had a
You've
penis
never-
in your butt?
I've
Or
never
Shab?
had
Skep, I haven't had
Today?
a penis in my butt. Skep, you had a
Today?
penis in your butt? Wait, today? Oh, okay.
What do you mean? He just did it just a few minutes ago. Then he came.
Yeah, that's
back.
why he left real quick.
Right.
I've
The,
always said that I'm
Looks
gonna
like it's an
save
internet
that
issue on my
for
side, so it
the
may
dude
happen
that I
again. I don't know.
That's
That's
okay.
all
We're
right,
gonna we're gonna end it earlier. We're gonna end it like 10 minutes earlier today anyway. So we're going off in 4 minutes. So yeah.
But
all
I
because
always said
you said-
that I am going to save my butt for whoever decides to marry me.
You're gonna shave
so that
your
I
butt?
can save it. Like
Oh,
I'm not going to let
God.
anyone put it in my butt until like it's the
Marriage?
dude that yeah.
Shave your butt for marriage.
saving
I
my
mean,
butt
save your
for
butt.
marriage, guys.
Yeah.
That's like
Shave
the
your butt.
opposite of the
Shave.
poop hole loophole.
Well, I
Wow.
figured I already have kids, so like I can't like.
Well,
I'm
wait a
not-
minute. How did you get pregnant if you didn't let it up your butt?
That's the
if I
age-old
didn't
question.
Let it up my butt. How did I get pregnant? Is that what you just
Yeah,
asked
that
me?
doesn't make no sense.
The age-old question, yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Me and you are gonna have a talk about the birds and the bees in a little bit. I'm gonna explain to you how.
You
how
have sex with birds and bees?
Yeah, that's how babies are born. You don't know this?
Yeah, but how do you fuck something as small as a bee?
You just let it go in and
With my penis.
fly it around.
With
Do its
Pimp's
thing.
penis?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that the Jerry Seinfeld fucking bee had sex with that woman in that movie.
Yeah. That was
And it's
weird.
sad,
That was a weird
definitely.
scene. That was a weird scene. It's like Howard the Duck. You remember that movie?
Hell yeah.
That
That's
fucking
my kid's father's favorite movie
that
on the planet.
scene with the duck in the silhouette and all that shit. That shit was. Yo,
Wrong.
she was fucking that duck, dude. Come on.
Right?
Yeah.
Duck beak. You don't know what duck beak is like until once you go duck.
Once you go duck, you really fuck.
Yeah. I was
You
trying
go
to think of
duck, you never
something.
go
One.
quack.
Yeah.
Once you go quack, you never go back. You should have said that in my
Yeah,
editor.
once you go quack. you never
Yeah.
go back.
Yeah.
It's all right, Shabisky. At least you found it funny.
You did. You put the idea out there. You did good.
Zabisky
That's
is a
true, that's true.
quackhead, though.
yeah. Yeah.
He's a quackhead.
Oh, quack.
Selling quack on the streets.
Selling quack on the streets, man. Fucking dude. Get the web out of here. Get it, web feet. Never mind.
Good.
Anyways.
Mm.
All right. So we got 2 minutes to make $130. We're not going to do that today, I don't think. If we make $130 in 2 minutes, we'll do a Friday show. I'm just saying.
Friday show.
That's just the words that I'm speaking right now. 1 minute now. 1 minute now. Come on now. Only users loses drugs. That's true. Make sure to properly conceal your bag of birds, folks. That is true.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Properly conceal your dead bird carcasses. That's what we've learned here today.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's,
Bet you if you just shipped them, they would have been fine.
yeah, or just dude.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, with what's going on over there, I would just buy cat food over here.
Go out, shoot some birds.
I mean,
dry them out.
with
There
the-
you go, kitty.
with the fines that you can get for trying to smuggle things that you're not supposed to smuggle into the U.S.,
Yeah.
it would be cheaper to just go to the pet store and buy some fucking birds. Like-
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dry them out yourself.
strangle those little bastards.
exactly. Twist their little necks, and there you
Okay.
go. Lay them out in the sun.
Could you imagine that DIY YouTube video?
Here,
5
see
minute
this bird?
crafts, everybody. How to make your own pet food.
It's quite a simple show.
Yeah.
Right?
Twist.
It's got that same song. Do 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 like fucking that are in all the 5 minute crafts, just cracking birds in half. Like,
There's a whole new meaning to choking the chicken.
Uh-huh.
right.
Anyways, it is like I said, we're in it 10 minutes early today, guys, because I got something I gotta kind of do, and it takes 10 minutes. I'm joking, but anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate everybody here for joining me today. We will see you guys tomorrow for Fan Day, and so I'm great. Bye bye.
Hells yeah.